Hello everyone, welcome back to the Forexhunt YouTube channel, and this is me, Mr. Narcotic, completing the Smart Money Engulfing Matrix series in 25 lectures in English language. So this is hopefully the ninth lecture, and this video is all about confirmation, the very exciting part of Smart Money Engulfing theory, that how to take entry with confirmation. So before understanding how to take entry, we at least should know how to mark the confirmations. Okay, so this video is all about the buying opportunities that we're gonna took in the market, the marking of the ABC buy. So hopefully the new rules, something new exciting that will be the part of this video. And if you haven't watched the previous videos, I request you to go watch every particular video. We have completed the basics, the direction, the flow point, the mechanism, some examples, some Wix theory examples. So everything has been covered in very much detailed video. Okay, so even if you purchase someone's course, they will not teach you like this, I'm guaranteed. And in 25 lectures you will be able to mark your own zones, take your own trades, taking funded accounts and passing them with 5 to 6 entries only. Okay, so without wasting time, let's move to the part of the video. And I request you, so if you are new to the channel, please subscribe the channel, and if you like the content, like the video, and give your questions, first of all your questions in the comment section. And if you have satisfactory results of this particular video, that my teachings, then feedbacks will be appreciated from your side. Okay, so let's go to the notepad. And this video we will talk about the, pardon for my handwriting, the magic of ABC. Okay, so the ABC, like we can say, ABC is a part of confirmation, so which we use in M1, M5, M15. It depends on which time frame you are taking. Regardless of the area, we have to focus on the exact SL, how much SL we gonna make in the particular entry, how much to target as a confirmation part. Like bare minimum we should aim for 1:1 for the break even entry, and then we will focus on 1:2, 1:3, depends on the area where you are looking for the buy confirmations. Okay, so this video is for buying opportunity. Okay, this I am writing it here, buying opportunity. Okay, so buying opportunity simply means we will look for buy confirmations today. Okay, in this video we will talk about the buying confirmations. The first of all, if you are looking for the buying on ABC, the simple things, first thing, it gives an area. Okay, it gives an area where we can buy in a big time frame zone. Let's suppose there is an H4 engulfing buy zone, and from which area in the H4 engulfing buy zone we will look for buy. So that is covered in this particular confirmations. Okay, we need some other additional information as well, but in this particular video we are only talking about the marking of ABC, the magic of ABC. Okay, second thing, it makes a stop loss small. Okay, and as I say, this video is all about confirmation, so make sure to make notes. Okay, and give particular attention to every point which I am starting from now onwards. Okay, because if you miss anything, it will make you more complicated. So the first thing that you need before marking any zone is you need a cell. Okay, you need a engulfing cell. So like this, you can say this is an engulfing cell. Okay, I'm just marking an engulfing cell. You can switch your videos to 1.5x as well, because I need to draw everything. So this is your cell zone, you can say. So when you are marking an ABC for buy, so what you have to focus on, you have to focus on the first thing, that is called engulfing cell in M5 or M15 time frame, or even if you use high risk entries, you can use it in M1. So first thing you need is a cell. Then the second thing you need is a cell getting failed. Okay, cell getting failed means after engulfing cell, 1-2 candles opened, there is no necessity, then a candle closed within the zone, and next candle closed above the zone. So what does it make? It make, this is A, you can say engulfing cell is called A, and you can say this candles, 2 candles broke it. So before breaking above the box, 2-3 candles can form here, 1 2 3, this can happen. Okay, 2 3 candles formed, and then 1 2 candles formed and closed above the box. It makes this zone a sell fail zone. Okay, a sell fail zone. So sell fail zone means resistance becomes support. Okay, so you can say resistance becomes support. Now you can look for additional confirmations. So see, if you look into the particular red candle and the continuous 2 blue candles, you can say this is type 2 engulfing buy, because more than one candle is required to close above the box, to close above the red candle. So it simply formed an engulfing buy type 2. Okay, and we are assuming this 3 or 2 candles, whatever candles are forming after an engulfing cell, they are blue in color. If they are blue in color, you can simply say this is a type 2 engulfing buy. So this engulfing buy is called B. And if it is not engulfing buy, you can simply wait for the market to enter your box, form a engulfing buy over here like this. You can say engulfing buy formed here, closing of the blue candle above the box. This is B. Okay, this is B. If this is not B, okay, if you think like this has not engulfing buy, then you can wait for market to come enter the box, and then you can wait for engulfing buy. And again, on the third thing, when market comes to your zone again, which gives an additional confirmation, again a red candle formed like this, and then a blue candle formed. Okay, then a blue candle formed like this, you can say this is a C. Okay, this is a C. It needs to form within the zone. At least touching of the zone is important like this. Okay, if it is not touching the zone and forming somewhere here without touching the zone, that will be invalid, because it needs to take the power of the sell fail. Okay, sell fail zone, as you can say, this is the sell getting failed zone. Let market come into your zone, and here you can wait for the market to form an engulfing buy, and again a engulfing buy. This is B, this is C. Okay, there are some rules which you need to follow. Once sell gets failed, no candle should close below the zone again. So this is the zone which you marked from the blue candle's upper wick and the lower wick, and you marked a zone. Then you have to wait. Once a candle closes above the box, there shouldn't be any other candle that again closes below the box, which makes the box invalid. Okay, for example, let's say a red candle formed here like this and closed here. Okay, so if it happens like this whole box becomes invalid. So there is no use of this such candles. Okay, so because I have told you, like if any red candle closes below the box, it becomes invalid. That becomes hidden engulfing buy. So which is something other different, which means hidden demand zone, hidden supply zone. So that is totally different. Don't make it complicated. Simply you have to wait for the engulfing sell first. Then you have to wait for the market to close above the box. Once a candle closes above the box, it becomes sell fail, and let market enter your box. Then form an engulfing buy without closing below the zone. If any candle closes below the zone, it becomes invalid. So if engulfing buy forms touching the zone, then it is B. Again market comes to your zone, forms an engulfing buy touching the zone, it becomes C. Touching the zone means this sell fail box needs to get tested, at least touched by the wick. Okay, and for example, this is a sell. While failing it, sometimes the second candle after engulfing sell, a second candle closes above the box. In that particular case, you can consider this red candle as a engulfing buys red candle, and again the two combination or the one candle closing above the box, you can consider the same red for sell as well, same red for buy as well. Okay, let me show you some examples. This was the case 1. Now I am talking about the case 2. Let's say a blue candle formed like this. Okay, a blue candle formed like this. Then I have to take a red candle. Once I took the red candle, I am closing like this. A red candle formed. Okay, and then we can mark the box like this. Okay, this is my engulfing cell. Let's suppose after engulfing cell formed, you can consider this as A, and a blue candle closed directly above the box. So this is your engulfing buy. Same red candle has been used as an engulfing cell A, and this is called B. And because this candle is closing its body above the box, that's why this is B. If it is closing within the box, you cannot consider it as a engulfing buy or B. Okay, it can be engulfing buy, but it cannot be B if something happens like this. Okay, red candle. Okay, so I'm marking for the C, a red candle and a blue candle like this formed. So this is engulfing buy, but not C, because you need an additional candle to close like this. Okay, it can be a continuous blue color candle which is closing above the box. Closing above the box, this zone is very important. This is your C. If C doesn't form, you cannot take the entry. And on the retest of the entry, that we will talk in the practical examination when we will move to the chart. The second video will be on the practical examination, practical application of the ABC on the real market execution. Okay, on the chart we will talk about the ABC. Right now we are talking it about theoretically. So let's suppose this is your engulfing sell, which is called A. Again, a second candle closed above the box, and it is the engulfing buy. You can consider it as a B. When market again came into the box without closing below the box. Once sell fail happens, no candle should close below the box. Any body should not close below the box. And when this red candle and a combination of one candle or two candles, if the candle of the blue color closes its body above the box, it becomes C. Okay, and if it is closing only within the box, then you cannot consider it as a C or B. Okay, so let's one more example of the invalid ABC. Okay, invalid ABC. Let's suppose this is a blue color. Okay, this is a blue color candle, then engulfing you can say this engulfing self formed here. Okay, my drawing and handwriting is little bit awkward right now because I have the experience of writing on iPad, and suddenly I shifted to Micronauts. That's why. Okay, so please adjust. So this is my zone. Okay, after forming the zone, what can happen the most possible way? A blue candle, a combination of 1, 2 or 3 blue, third candle close like this. Okay, and a candle close like this. So this becomes sell fail, and once sell fail happened, a red candle suddenly closed its body below the box. So this becomes invalid because this sell fail again failed. So once it happens, sell fail against failed, you cannot take entry in this boxes, and you can say this A got invalid. Okay, even it is a B, this AB whole gets invalid. Okay, the best example is this one, engulfing sell. While closing above the box, it formed an engulfing buy, closing its body above the zone, that is B. Again it came into the box and it formed an engulfing buy, which is again closing its body above the box, that is called C. One last example. Okay, one last example for making it totally clear. Okay, so let's say I'm marking a proper example of ABC. Let's say this is a blue candle, and now I'm taking a red candle like this. Okay, a red candle like this, and let's suppose I'm drawing it like this. Okay, this is my zone. So how to mark a proper ABC, which is the strongest ABC? Okay, so let's say after some confirmations, okay, after some time, market came into the zone and formed a red candle like this, and then a blue candle closed above the box. I'm showing it because it needs to get perfect. Okay, because you are taking entry over here, either you will lose or you will make profit. That's why this is the perfect example. And again market came into the box. Okay, and here you can say the red candle in association with this blue candle, this is my engulfing buy. So this is A, this is B, this is C. On the retest of it, somewhere here we will take the entry, pinpoint entry. In the practical chart we will talk about the structure marking of ABC. Okay, right now I think this is clear. This is A, which is a sell. It failed. After failing, while failing, it formed an engulfing buy. This is called B, and again market came into the zone. Closing of the blue candle above the box is very important. Okay, so this is my C, and I will show you 5-10 examples in the practical chart. Then you will understand how to mark the ABC and take the trade. So right now this is just for the theoretical knowledge. Okay, how it works, how it doesn't works, and some invalid examples like this. This is invalid. So these are the things where people make mistakes and hit their SL. So that's why I totally made it clear and crystal how to mark the invalid one and how to take the valid one. Okay, in the conclusion, let's say, so what happens? Okay, what happens? ABC in a smaller time frame like M1, M5, M15. So these are called ABC. Okay, only the ABC, which is used as a confirmation. Okay, so let's suppose there is a big smaller time frame and this time frame of ABC has been forming within a H4 engulfing buy. Okay, so let's say what is the H4 engulfing buy? Let's say this is my engulfing buy. Okay, this is my H4 engulfing buy. Okay, H4 engulfing buy, I am marking the H4 engulfing buy like this. Okay, this is a little big area, so many times it becomes 100 200 pips area. When market comes to your zone, we know this engulfing buy simply means buying opportunities, but from which area? Here or somewhere little below the zone without getting failed of the H4 can we enter here. So once we find the confirmation of ABC, we can look for the buying opportunities, taking a risk of 1:2, because we don't need 100% accuracy. We need confirmations. With confirmation, we will take the entry, and it gives you confidence. Okay, it will give you confidence that whether if you are taking the entry, many traders are taking the entry same area, and you can take this ABC as well. ABC is also considered as a break of structure in a smaller time frame, which generally smart money people use with their intellectual ability. Okay, keep in mind, see, this H4 engulfing buy is here, and wherever the confirmation of ABC forms, you can take the entry. But let's suppose this is daily or weekly engulfing buy. In the daily or weekly engulfing buy, if M30, H1 engulfing, H4, these time frames form the ABC, they are not considered as ABC, they are called HLZ. If higher time frame like M30, H1, H4 forms ABC, that's called high liquidity zone, which describes the direction. For example, in daily engulfing buy, H4 ABC formed, then it says you that market want to go up. So daily in combination with weekly, and then you find the H1 ABC or H4 ABC or M30 ABC. It says that simply in simple language, it's a bi-direction. Okay, so this is how you can use ABC and high liquidity zone. There is no such difference of marking. The simple difference is that if you are using in M1, M5, M15, that's called ABC. If you are using it in higher time frame, M30, H1, H4, that's called high liquidity zone. Every time frame there is a little bit difference of taking the entries. So right now we are talking about the M1, M5, M15 entries to take the confirmation trade. And simple, if you are looking at the higher time frame, we will talk it about the direction and some examples once we will do the practical examples. Okay, and we have some pending classes as well. So hopefully this ABC of buy is clear. We will talk about the sell ABC as well, and then we will take the practical charts. Okay, practical explanation of every charts. Okay, so hope you understood everything from the magic of ABC, and let's see you in the next session. Till the point you have a target of 50 to 60 comments on this particular video, and share it with your trader friends, because once YouTube algorithm knows that this content is powerful, it needs to get viral to all those people who are struggling in forex industry. I have just taken a break from my trading journey and just making the content for you so that you can become profitable trader with no time, only 25 days. Then you will be able to mark your own zones. Okay, thank you so much guys, see you in the next session.